Good day, Miss Jessica Reyes. We're here to explain the program or the code for blood data, test blood data, patient, and test patient. So, first, we need to create a class name blood data, and I also include a multi-line comment so that we can put our names and the activity name and the date we've created the program. And the second is we create a string variable name blood type and string RH factor. So for the default constructor, the blood data class is a data class that will hold the blood type and the RH factor. So for the default constructor, sets the blood type to O and the RH factor to positive. So for the parameter constructor, public blood data and the are or the inside the parentheses are the parameter list. So blood type equals to BT and RH factor equals to RH. For the getter and setter methods, the set blood type method sets the blood type. So this that blood type equals to BT or the blood type. Then the get blood type method returns the blood type. So return blood type. Also in set RH factor, uh sets the RH factor. So this dot RH factor equals to RH. Then for the get RH factor method returns the RH factor. So return RH factor. So for the test blood data, we need to create a new class named test blood data and create a main method public static void main string args, and inside the method we we create two blood data objects, which is the b1 and b2. So for the blood data b1 equals to new blood data and blood data b2 equals to new blood data. Inside the parentheses are the blood type and the RH factor. A is for the blood type and negative is for the RH factor. And we display the B1 and B2, display B1 and display B2. So for the B1, we set the blood type to AB, and also we set the RH factor to negative for the B1, and we display the value for the B1. And we create a new method named display blood data B, and inside the method we create a statement to print out the value or the output. System that out that print ln the blood is type plus b that get blood type to get the blood type, and plus b that get RH factor to get the RH factor. So the output for this are the blood type is type O plus for the default, and the overloaded constructor the blood is type A negative and the blood is type AB negative. That's for the output for the test blood data. Thank you.
So here in the code for in patient.java, first let me show you the program first. So in a patient.java, we put public class patient as its class name, and then we declare variable with private string ID, private int age, private blood data, and then we create a default constructor with with a variable ID is equal to 0, and then blood data is equal to new blood data. And then we create an overloaded constructor with string ID int age, string B type or blood type, and string RH factor as its parameter lists. And after that, we put this.id is equal to ID, this.age is equal to age, and blood data is equal to new blood data with B type and RH factor as its value for the blood data. After that, we do getter and setter method. First, we do public string get ID with return ID. Second, public void. I mean, for the setter, we do public void set ID. Inside of the parameter is string ID, and then this that ID is equal to ID. We do the same method for the age and until the get blood data with return blood data. So next is we do public void for the setter blood data. We do public void set blood data with the with inside with um inside of the parenthesis is the blood data B. As that B, we create new variable. That is blood data is equal to B. In this variable, this will be used in the test patient that Java. So here in the test patient, we use test patient as its class name. So it would be public class test patient. So after that, we do main method, which is public static void main. Inside of the parenthesis is string args. So here in our variable, we do instance patient P1 is equal to new patient, instance patient P2 is equal to new patient with 1 as its patient number. And next is 40, which is the age. AB is the blood type. And negative sign is the RH factor. Blood. Next is the instance blood data B2 is equals to new blood data with A as its blood type. And then the negative sign as its RH factor. Next is display. We do display P1 and then display P2. Next is we set ID for P1 with the number 2 as its value. Then next one is we set age for P1 with 49 as its value as well. Next, we do instance blood data B is equals to new blood data B as blood type and plus or positive sign as its RH factor. The next is we do set blood data for P1 with B as its value. Next, for the last one, we do display P1. So after that, we do new method that will display the output for the code or program. So we do blood data BT is equal to P that get blood data, and then after that we do we should be the code for output, which is system.out.println, and then patient number plus p that get ID. Next is for the age plus p that get age, and the last one is for the blood type plus bt get blood type plus bt that get RH factor plus backslash n. In case you if you wonder what's why is it there is a backslash n, so that once we run the code or the program, there are new line or I mean spacing for example like this. As you can see in every patient there is spacing. In patient number 0, the age is 0, blood type is O positive. And the next is the patient number 1. Age is 40, blood type is AB negative. And last is the patient number 2. The age is 49 and the blood type is B positive. So I think that's all for the explanation or discussion in the patient and test patient. So thank you.